amazing. I loved it.
Thank you.
Hey everybody, we are chatting.
Guys.
We are chit-chatting and chat-chitting and all kinds of stuff. So, hello and welcome. Let's go ahead and share. If you're out there already, we would love for you to share what we've got going on. Don't feel pressure, but if you feel led, go ahead and share. Ooh, turn my volume down. I like to share it to my story, to my other story.
I'm sharing it on my page too.
Woohoo! Sharing it all over. So we got a couple of... Hey, Barrett. Barrett's out there.
Ooh, I can't spell. Hi, guys. Sorry, I'm just typing this in.
Troy's there.
My baby Troy showed up on time, no less.
What's up?
On that.
He must be on lockdown again or something. So Troy, since you're here right away, and let me show everybody, this is what I'm going to be reading with tonight. The Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot Deck. Yes.
Whoop, whoop.
The box is amazing. But I got to tell you,
I want to get that.
It's on back order right now or something, but V trumped me with the deck that she's going to be reading with. And I've already literally written it down. So Norm, I know you're out there. I don't want to hear any grief because I think V just talked me into another deck. Hey, Robin.
Yep. Hey, I have the Cosmic Cycles Tarot. I need y'all to see this glitter gold, this highlighting. It's purple and it's got like hot pink edging. It's not holographic, but it's like a hot pinkish.
So anytime any tarot person says edging, I start laughing. I giggle.
Only you.
Should I edge my deck? Yes, please do. And make a video of it so I can watch. Yvette, hello. Yay, you saw the unboxing. Okay, good. Ooh, is somebody trying to call me? Or is that you? Is somebody trying to call you?
I don't think so. It comes through on mine. Look, people don't like to call me on Skype. Only person I talk to on Skype is you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm always invisible. I'm always invisible. So yes, I'm blaming V on it. Wait, Barrett, wait till you see the cards. They are. She showed me like 3, and I'm just mesmerized.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Yay, Francine! Are you tagging Francine? Norm,
Hey.
I know you're trying to get her here tonight.
Oh, I also forgot I did get another deck. For you guys that are coming on in, I got the Uncommon Tarot, Shaheen and Teresa's deck.
What?
You didn't know?
No. How did I miss this?
I don't know. The Uncommon Tarot, Shaheen Miro and Teresa Reed did the commentary for the little booklet. But if you like,
well, I follow her all the time, and I never saw like a posting or advertising.
It just came out. I think it just Friday, I think. But if you like, what's the word I'm looking for? Abstract,
hey, Teresa.
Not abstract. The art that you put together, mixed media. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Lovers.
Wow.
If you like mixed media, it's diverse. Here's a 5 of Swords.
Oh, wow.
It's beautiful. There's that silver edging.
Edging.
So, yeah, I forgot. I wanted to talk about that one as well. So everybody here gets to see it. If you guys have not seen the Uncommon Tarot by Shaheen Miro, commentary by Teresa Reed, it is a beautiful. The book is Teresa wrote the book, so you already know how that go.
Mm-hmm.
But it's beautiful. It's a beautiful deck. It really is. Knight of Coins.
Oh, wow. I'm backing. Do you guys remember Alice Smeets, the Ghetto Tarot, which was all? She's doing a new one. It's like around the world tarot, and she woke up in the middle of the night. Spirit said you need to go through all your pictures you've ever taken, and she pulled out real life, unplanned pictures. And she's creating this deck of people around the world, and it's gorgeous. It's on not Kickstarter. What's the pink one? Indiegogo. So yeah, if you look up Alice Smeets, you'll find it. And it's going for real cheap right now, people. She's launched it, and about 50% jumped on it. And she's like, "We need to get more people on here to make it happen." So I was sharing it. So I was telling V, so this is just a little tarot to go. It was in a praline shop. You can see I haven't even opened it yet. There's like a book in there and a deck. I got that one. This one I thought it would be fun to get. It's not my jam because it's kind of cartoonish, comic strip-ish, but I really like it. So I know I'll use it, especially since it's Halloween. But this is the one that I just had to get because it was too cute. The Hip Witch.
The Hip Witch.
And it's basically if Sabrina the Teenage Witch was a animated short, or that's what it would be.
Now, the old Sabrina, not the new Sabrina.
Right. And then this, you know why I had to get Tarot Familiars, because it's all about the animals. And this one I had Bianco Nero. I had like on my wish list for a long time. It's this gorgeous, just very black and white one. And then V, I think I got this one because of you. The Santa.
Yes, the Santa Muerte. I love it. That's the one that I have that I exclusively use to talk to my daddy.
That's
so
right.
When I have conversations with my papa, that's the deck. That's the only time I use that deck.
So remember this, Custom Gambler. This is a guy that was in the market area of the French market. And he was selling cards, like playing cards, and but they were his deck. One was called like pop porn or something like that, and they were like pin porn or pop pin or something. But they were like pin-up dolls and pin-up girls and stuff like that. And I said, I love your work. I said, if you ever do a tarot deck, and I was like, because this bag is full of tarot decks, and he goes, well, I am. It's going to be like the Marie Laveau New Orleans tarot deck, and his artwork is amazing. So you can see kind of see how dark that image is.
Yes.
So the Custom Gambler, check it out. He's on Instagram and stuff. But so I'm following him. So I said, listen, when you get that deck busted open, let me know, because I'm there. Because I'm there. I am there. Oh. We are glowing. I'm glowing because I'm a little warm too. I don't know why. So yes, and here's the back of the deck, Nightmare Before Christmas tarot deck. It's like this, god awful beautiful wallpaper, like you'd find in the Munsters. And I got to tell you, I had to look through the book a little bit to remember the names, because I have not fully. V and I both talked about we haven't seen the full Nightmare Before Christmas before.
I get on it.
So what's been going on with you?
Moving and shaking, just kind of working. My manifestation group has taken off this cycle, which has been awesome. People are talking about the things that they have been manifesting. So that's always, it's their manifestations of my manifestation. So I've really been putting efforts into that. I got accepted into a program called Wealth. I don't know if anybody is familiar with Carolyn Elliott. She's the one that wrote Existential Kink that I love. So she has a membership called Wealth, and it's an alchemical. It's all about magic, but it's like using the philosophy. We use our Thoth deck in this, so I get to break it out and use it in it, and it's all about leadership and stepping into that. Just lots of things here and there. I was in Diviner Life. Michael's magazine. So I got to write about death as one of my favorite tarot cards, of the most unpopular cards.
Jamie Sawyer was there with you. Mantis Tarot was with you.
There, yes.
There were a couple other ones. There's a couple of them I didn't recognize, and I don't get the Diviner Life. I need to get it. I know I need to get it.
And he said it's only $5 for like his it comes to his Patreon too. So for $5 you can get the magazine every month. So I think I'm gonna subscribe to that. Yeah. Because the magazine, just going through it, I was like, oh, this is nice. I need to have this.
And I think is it divinerlife.com? It's Michael Anthony on Instagram, I know that. Or the Diviner Life.
I think it's the divinerlife.com.
And he's also doing the Small Spirit Oracle deck, which I backed. Oh, that was like months ago, like literally like 8 or 9 months ago, that like the it kind of like ended. It's beautiful. They're bugs and critters and animals and the small spirits, the ones that like people freak out over and don't like.
Got it. But honestly, outside that, I've been spending all my money on Jenna Matlin's bags. Like, look at this bag, especially because of Halloween time.
Wow!
Look at this bag. I love it so much. And the inside of this one is a spider web.
Wow! And she makes those. She makes them?
Oh, yeah. Jenna, yep. Moonlit Faye is her name. And I have a couple of other ones that are... Let me grab them real quick. Hold on, sorry. Like Halloween, I've been just stocking up because I love the patterns. So that's this one.
Ooh, that is nice. I like that. Is it like all black and white?
Yep, and then it has spider webs, and then this one is a ribbon closure. One of these, I can't remember which one, it glows in the dark. So yeah.
Turn the lights off, let's see. Turn the lights off, let's see.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's all I've been doing with my life is making stuff, buying stuff.
I'm shuffling my deck extra hard because it's a brand new one, and I hate when like you get like 3 cards in a row in the suit. I'm like, oh, I hate that. But we're only doing 1 card pull, so that is good.
So that's all I've been up to.
Cool.
And I'm jealous because I was watching all your posts. I'm like, oh my god, I want to go. I think I'm going in December though for Will's birthday.
Oh, good. I tell you, we had a great time. You know, it was relaxing. We were masked up. We were safe. Oh my gosh. I was this close to being in a Karen TikTok video. We get on the streetcar, and there's a white woman, like late 20s, early 30s, like with their camera doing this. And as we get on, the streetcar guy, who is...
Come back to me.
Oh, are you here? Can you hear me? Are you there? Can you hear me, V? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear V? V, I can see you. I can see you, V.
We get on the streetcar, and there's a white woman, like late 20s, early 30s.
Are you there, V?
Doing this. And as we get on, the streetcar guy, who is... Oh, are you here?
I'm not. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Nope.
Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? I can see you.
I can. Oh, I can see you, but I'm frozen on.
Well,
Skype.
hang up and call back. Somebody type in there, hang up and call back. She can't. She's like stuck because I can hear her behind me like a minute. Okay, you guys, we're going to bring her back in. Hold on. Hold tight. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know why I love that music. All right, can you hear me?
Now I can. I don't know what happened.
That was so weird.
It's funny because I turned my phone on, so it's like I can still hear you talking, and I can like respond, but I couldn't. I was frozen on my iPad.
I was like, somebody tell her to call back because I can't type.
Sorry. So I got to the part of the story where you said she had her camera and
so she was like filming, and the color is important of the people because it was very much going to be something crazy. So this girl is filming, and I get on, and the black man driving the streetcar, I hear him say, "Ma'am, you're going to need to turn your camera off." So right away I think, okay, he's in charge of this vehicle. So whatever he's saying is probably what needs to happen. So we sit down behind this this black woman, who, by the way, she had this short cropped blonde hair, and she was just fabulous. and she looks at me, and she looks at this girl. And she's filming. She's like, "Don't film me, ma'am." And we're literally the seat behind her. And at one point, when the girl turned the camera to her, she jumped and like started to slap her. And I thought, it's going down right now. And then the white girl kept looking at me like, I'm not going to help you. I'm not going to. If I'm going to help anybody, it's her, because you're doing something wrong. And then she starts calling the RTA or whatever the transport is. Like, I'm being, prejudiced against, and just starts, and the driver says, "Ma'am, the next stop, you're getting off." And then and then the lady, I guess she was maybe clapping her hands, and she's like, she gonna get mad at me because I'm clapping my hands in my praise music. She thought she might have been spreading something. I don't know, but I couldn't put all the pieces together. All I knew was, girl with the camera was not supposed to be doing what she was doing. She's upsetting this woman. So she starts to get off, and she turns it back, and the woman's like this. And then when she gets off, I said, "Ma'am, she's trying to film me on the outside now." And she just turns it back like this. And I was like, please don't let me. I said, I would literally, I was like this on the edge of my chair because I was like, I'm ready to stand up because I am not putting up with this.
Not play in New Orleans. I don't give a shit. What? Excuse my French. What is going down? New Orleans will put you in your place. Let me tell you, the name New Orleans will let you know what it is, and they will let you.
I think she froze again. V, can you hear me? You froze again. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, you're back. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. We heard you. New Orleans, don't mess with New Orleans. But it was funny because she was like, she turned back and she goes, I don't know what was going to happen. But I said, I was right there with you. I was right there with you. Whatever. I was going to be there for you.
I love it.
Ooh.
I love it.
Oh, anyway. So, you want to do some readings?
Yes.
All right. So, hey, you guys. So, if you've been with us, then you know what we're about to do. We're about to do one. We're each going to pull one card reading. If you've had a reading from us a couple weeks ago, or actually if you've had a reading from us in the last like 6 or 8 weeks, maybe wait to see if somebody else who's new wants to jump in. But here's how you give us permission to read you, and that is type the word me, M-E, like you're raising your hand saying, me, I would like a reading. So, so what about New Orleans? New Orleans is great. It is
always a good time.
Don't mess with the black woman in New Orleans on the streetcar.
And black woman in New Orleans, anywhere. Period.
So Jonathan, I see you.
Francine.
Was that number 2? Yay! Yay, Francine! She was trying to get one last night, and we were on our way to Camilla's Grill. That's where we were going. We go there every time. Linda.
Number 3.
Got it.
Cool. Robin. Number 4.
Shannon.
Number 5.
We need a 6, 7, and 8. We're going up to 8.
Yep. If anybody wants a reading, type me.
I don't think Tracy's here to get number 8. So for those of you who had readings in the last couple of weeks, because we're at 5 and we're holding, go ahead and put your name in if you want. First come, first serve. Yay, Robin. And then we're going to pull from our respective decks one card. We'll let you ask a question. If you don't get on the list, you can piggyback, which is kind of cool and often works out very well. So we've got 3 more, 6, 7, and 8. Who wants 6, 7, or 8? Christy, is that number 6? Right? So, Yep.
Courtney, type me. Courtney raised her hand. That's my sister-in-law.
I was going to say, is she related to you? I recognize the last name.
Yep. Courtney, type me.
Are you just waving, or are you saying raising your hand? Because I probably shouldn't have said raise your hand.
That's because I said hi to her, so.
Oh. So we got room for 2 more. 2 more. Jump on in. Don't be shy. Don't be shy this time around. Oh, my goodness. Woo. And it looks like another hurricane is heading towards New Orleans.
New Orleans can't catch a break. You have to understand. You have to understand. Oh, you just waving? Okay, welcome. Hi. Oh, Troy.
So, Troy. So, all right. So Robin, you said your daughter Victoria is she there with you, Robin? Robin, if she is there with you and you're giving us permission, assuming she's under 18, then yes. And also let us know how old she is.
Mm-hmm.
So guys, hold just a moment. We're going to see what Robin says. If Robin's daughter Victoria is there with her and Robin's giving us permission, and then also let us know how old she is. Francine, hold your question. Hold your question. Robin says yes. Okay, so I'm going to put Victoria. You are not going to believe what I wrote down. For Troy, right? For number 7, I wrote me.
Nice.
I looked down and I'm like, me? What the heck?
Good job.
Oh. All right, we have got all of them. So, all right. Oh, she's 21. Okay, good. She's an adult. So here's the order, everybody. So Jonathan, you're number 1. Francine, number 2. Linda, number 3. Robin, 4. Shannon, 5. Christy, 6. Troy, or me, 7. And Victoria, 8. So here's how this works. We're going to tell you when it's your time, and you're going to type your question in, but don't hit enter. So that, because it takes like 40 seconds for your question to pop up. And Francine, the reason I said wait, because your question's probably going to be gone by the time we get to you. So that way we keep a track of it. So Jonathan, go ahead and type your question in and hit enter since you're number 1. Now, anybody who did not get on the list 1 through 8, then just in your head, you can piggyback on somebody by picking 1 through 8. You don't have to type it in. You don't have to tell us. Later we'll ask if anybody else got something out of it. Then you can let us know. But in your mind, you can just pick 1 through 8. V, which one are you going to go with tonight?
I'm going to say 6 today.
Oh, and I'm going with 3. I'm going with Linda. You're going with Christy. So Jonathan, go ahead and type your question in and hit enter. Okay. So Jonathan, ooh, I like this question. So let me, oh. All right. So Jonathan says, should I pursue creating my own system of runes? So V, first of all, I want to go, hell yes, but let's see what the cards say. Let's see. So V, you want to go first?
I'll go first today, yes.
Cool, perfect.
All right, so this is for Jonathan. And all the number 1s that are out there, if you wanted a reading, they could piggyback. It might not be specific, but it's the general message. All right, let's see. Wheel of Fortune. So Wheel of Fortune is always, for me, it's a go card. It's definitely a yes. I will say that in pursuing your own cycle, your own system, there may be cycles to you creating this. So you might get really, really heavy into the groove and getting things going, and then there may be a lull period. It doesn't mean stop. It doesn't mean that, to hide, abort mission. It just means that sit whatever in that lull period is trying to teach you something, because the wheel will continue to move. It is something that can bring you a sense of growth and expansion. So my answer is yes, you should pursue. And it can potentially bring you some financial, you might have to spend some money to make some money, but it's definitely a yes for me.
And this, we're both such teachers, so I got this is a teaching moment. The other day I was listening to a podcast, and it might have been Teresa Reed's or somebody else, and they said the 10 is about expansion, the wheel. And in my mind, I immediately saw when a wheel is turning, I think of a wheel with like mud on it. When it's turning, what does it do? It slings it out. It expands. It's like vortex. And so for me, that was a new piece of gold. When I read the wheel, it's about expansion, because I never felt expansion before. I felt all the things you just said. So yeah, so again, it's expanding who you are. So let me pull a card from Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh my gosh, I love it. All right, so this is the 4 of Needles. So this is, again, kind of a little bit of that lull that V was talking about, because the 4 of Needles will be 4 of Swords, which is a piece. Yeah, needle. Is it 4?
That was a 6.
Oh, it's 6. Okay, made a mistake. I made a mistake. Got to go with the mistakes. I'm a big fan of when I make a mistake, because I'm looking at it backwards almost, or in my mind I'm thinking it's backwards. So let me read it first as the 4. Take your time. Be peaceful. Don't rush into things. V's talked about the cycles. So know when it's time to jump up and go. Now with the 6 of Swords or 6 of Needles, that is definitely about moving on to something better. And as you can see, she's weaving and working and sewing and doing stuff on her own body, which is kind of morbid and lovely all in the same. So yeah, so go with the, know the ebbs and flows, which is what the wheel does a lot of. But then also it is 6 of Swords or Needles is about that movement too. Definitely about movement. So maybe somebody else needed to hear that 4 of Swords message that I pulled out. So let us know if that made some sense, Jonathan. Anybody else who chose number 1? Francine, go ahead and type your question in. Even though I can still see it, I want to make sure you're typing it in now that you've had a little more time to think. So, and then Linda, you're on deck. So have your question ready, but don't hit enter yet. That's so funny. Whenever I make a mistake, I love it. I take it as something, Spirit made me see something very differently. And that's why I take it as something powerful. when people point out mistakes that I do online or stuff like that, I love it because it's like, all right, first of all, I'm going to read you for pointing my mistake out. All right, so Francine said, what is the status with my boyfriend, Larry? Do we have a future together?
What's his last name? No, I'm just kidding.
That's because that's V's husband.
My husband's name is Larry. So I'm just kidding. But,
All right.
All right. So status with my boyfriend, Larry. And do we have a future together? All right.
And anybody who chose number 2?
I have the 3 of Pentacles. And it's funny because the guy in the booth, if you guys can see, is like giving a thumbs up. So I feel as though this is positive in saying that there can be a future with the 2 of you. But with this 3 of Pentacles, it's also about cooperation. Both of you guys have to work together towards a common goal to make things work. Okay, so this can't be one person wanting one thing and just kind of making the other person go along with it and vice versa. This has to be a collaborative effort. You guys talking, communicating. I feel like you could be opposites in a lot of ways, but trying to figure out how you can maximize your strengths between the 2 of you. That could definitely push this relationship further. So do I think that it can work? I surely do. But is it going to take work? Hell yeah. So, yeah.
Y'all, that deck is gorgeous. It's just so real. I mean, it's like
it's storytelling. It
Yeah.
really is. Like this guy sings and this guy plays music, plays the guitar. So they're like working together to create
Yeah.
this music, beautiful harmony.
and they each have their own strengths, you know?
Exactly.
Beautiful. All right, so for Larry, what's the future look like for Francine and Larry? For me, so this is 2. 2. Yeah, well, the problem is like the writing is right behind Francine's message, so I have to put it forward. So 2 of candles, which is 2 of wands, shall we say. Now, I really love that these are like these kind of weird looking snakes, you know, kind of both hissing. And again, we're right back to 2 and cooperation. And they each have a candle, and each candle gives a little bit of light to the relationship. So I really feel like this, and the 2 of wands ultimately is making choices and decisions. So with that being said, I would say as you're communicating, as you're working together, you're going to know better what choices you want to make with the relationship, how far you want to take it, or when you want to put it in the friend zone or, you know, ghost and block or whatever. But I feel like the ultimate thing is that cooperation and working together and good communication. So,
Yeah.
So there you go, Francine. Anybody who chose number 2, that was for you. So Linda, go ahead and hit enter. Francine, and anybody who chose number 2, let us know if that resonated with you. And Jonathan said, thank you, Mitchell and V. That's exactly what I've been going through, and the lulls have made me hesitant. So it's good to get verification that I'm on the right path. Yay, wonderful.
Do it, Jonathan.
Yeah, Troy, I did say 11 because I saw 2. And 11 boils back down to 2. So we got to remember that. Oh, all right, Linda. You're welcome, Francine. So Linda said, do I help my sister financially? I'm always the go-to for people. It makes me feel used, and I need some just how was your day support. I don't get it. Gotcha. So you need some just how's your day going? You know, so there's the question. Do I continue helping the sister? All right.
And jumping back up, Jennifer, welcome to our lives. We've already picked our people. So if you're interested in receiving a reading, you just pick a number. We're on number, you can pick the number 1 through 8, but we're on number 3. So if you want a live reading that's in the process, pick a number 3 through 8, or you can go back to the beginning of the, like, pick 1 or 2, you can go back when we post it and get the message from there. So just want to put that for you, Jennifer. And Jonathan, this is the Cosmic Cycles Tarot. I'll show the box toward the end so you guys can see it.
And every time you say that, I think Cosmic Menstrual Cycle. Sorry, ladies. I don't know why.
Not quite.
And it's even got a moon on it, so it's even, connected with the moon cycle.
All right, so do you help your sister financially? Let's see.
You're welcome, Jennifer. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, listen, when I say this deck is everything, Four of Pentacles. He is putting his money in the bank, yo. Save that shit. So with this Four of Pentacles, it really is about, fours are about stability. For me, they're also about hoarding. But literally, he's putting his money in the bank. He's not giving it away. He's not, helping somebody. He has a goal in mind for himself. And so he's actively putting his money in his bank to save it for self. So with you, Linda, at this point, I would say no, give your money to yourself. And it's not a selfish thing. But when you do feel that feeling of being used, or you feel like, people only come to you for that and they're not reciprocal in their energy, then it may be time for you to kind of cut the spigot for a minute, and really take care of yourself. So.
Cut the spigot for a minute. One of my clients the other day, she said something. I said, I will be using that for all the time. She said, all right, we're going to cuss and discuss. And I said, where does that come from? Like Idaho or Iowa?
Cuss and discuss. I love it. That sounds like tea.
Yeah. That's your new spread. Cuss and discuss. All right, so Linda, same question. Okay, we're right back to, this is going to be the Six of Swords, Six of Needles, and this is about moving on to something better. You know what? And I love the fact that this is, oh my God, I forgot her name already. Is it Sandy? Sally. That she is taking care of herself in this card. She's mending herself. She's sewing herself up. So this is about self-care. So I really feel like you need to put the oxygen mask on you first. Can't help nobody else if you're passed out and laying there dead. So take care of yourself. I think this is really, really an important moment for you. So hopefully that helps, Linda, and anybody. That was for me. That was for me too. I forgot. Save my money. Put my oxygen mask on. Take care of myself. So I chose number 3 as well. So thank you, Linda. Hope that makes some sense. Cuss and discuss.
I love cuss and discuss.
Hey, Sue.
Y'all already know it's going down.
So that was for Linda. So Robin, go ahead and hit enter on your question. Linda, let us know if that resonated with you, and if anybody else chose number 3 or any number. One night someone said every single spread resonated with me. That's when you know you got magic going on. You're welcome, Linda.
Yep. You're welcome, Linda.
Okay, so Robin. All right, it looks like it's going to be a big one. So Robin, elders are experiencing issues, not the normal issues. Kids, my own nieces and nephews, etc., are going through a lot. What can I do? Financial, emotional, etc. And if I don't, how do I feel? How do I feel like a friggin' jerk? All right, gotcha. So elders are experiencing issues, not normal issues. Kids, your own nieces, nephews, everybody's going through a lot. So what can I do?
Okay.
What can I do is the key part of that question.
Yeah. Okay.
Spirit knows the rest. And nobody can make you feel like a freaking jerk unless you give them permission.
There you go. All right, Robin. So for you, I have the Ace of Cups. And so honestly, it's going to sound weird, but really it is about taking care of you right now. He's on this hot air balloon alone, sipping wine, and really just kind of getting away from things. Because the thing is that you can't help anybody if it's all this stress is on you to figure out. It really is about taking a step away to take care of yourself. Clear your mind, clear your heart, clear your energy, so that you can have some good ideas about how to move forward. It's just like Mitchell said, you have to put your own mask on first. You can't just dive in when things are overwhelming for everybody else. And, it really is taking a step back. This Ace of Cups, new beginnings of friendship, yes, but I feel like this is you getting in touch with you, because then when you're in a better space, you can look at things in a different way and have different viewpoints, different answers, so to speak. But if you're immersed in it right now and everything is kind of like avalanching, you're not going to get anything. So this is just saying, take a step back for yourself, pour into you what is necessary, and you'll come out swinging. Okay. Sharon said, how this resonates with you. Good. We're glad. And also, Robin, I have to say something. When I first saw your question, I was so drawn to the word elders, and I tapped into it while V was talking.
check in with your elders, check in with your ancestors, check in with those that have gone before you. I kind of feel like you've got a pretty good spiritual practice. So look to some of your elders for some guidance. And by elders, I mean those who've passed on, those who crossed over, those who are no longer here on this plane. Yeah. So let me pull my card for, what can you do? All right. This is the 10 of candles. So this is the 10 of wands. And I feel like this is a reflection of you look at all those candles you're burning. You only need one. It's like you have lit everybody else's candle. And it's like, I just want to say, stop. Because typically this card is like a man carrying, this is him carrying 10 wands on his back. I'm getting confused with the 9 of wands. But yeah, so this is just overworked, overburdened, burning not the candle at both ends, but 10 ends. So again, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. This is a night of self-care, it seems like. So far, want some self-care. Yay, Robin. And then, really go back to the elders. I hope that makes sense. If not, private message one of us. We can give you a little more on that. So that was number 4. If anybody else chose number 4. And that elders message is probably for more than just Robin. So Shannon, hit enter on your question. And Robin, anybody who chose number 4, let us know if that resonated. Jennifer Johnson said 8 is her choice. Are you channeling Tracy Sparks? Jennifer, we have one person that every night she comes and she's like, I'll take number 8. Like, we haven't said any numbers yet. I'm going to take number 8.
I love it.
And I got to work with her. She's a sweet hoot. So Shannon, and then Christy, get your question ready, but don't hit enter yet. Whew. I'm determining, I got to give somebody a yes or no by Tuesday, or whether I'm going to do a October 24th Halloween party. It's an art bar that is going to do a witch's ball, and I'll be set up in my private area doing readings, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to do it. So Shannon, all right. So Shannon says, when will I see a new beginning in a dead end space? All right, so we can read the symbols. We can read chicken scratch.
And I want to say this before I do a card, because this has been coming up for me, talking about dead end space. A lot of things, once again, I wrote about death. You cannot find beginnings in dead end spaces. It's like breathing life into something that is passed on. And what do we get? We get zombies. Okay? Zombies are hard to get rid of. Breathing life into something that is dead, it creates a zombie. Okay? So the thing is, if it's exactly when that space is over, we're not trying to breathe new life into it. We really are trying to figure out, let's start something new. Okay? So I just want to say that before I pulled a card.
Because if it's the tower card, then I know why.
Huh?
If it's the tower card, I know why.
There we go. All right. Let's see here. All right, Shannon, this one is for you. What do you need to do to breathe new life? And these cards don't separate easily, so. All right. The world. All right. So the world here, the world is the culmination. It's like you're at the end of that journey. There is no breathing life into it. You've made it to wherever the pinnacle of that specific space is going to go. So now it's time for you to start your journey all over again. You're starting back at the pool phase. Okay? So this is talking about, whatever the space is, whether it be relationship, whether it be your finances, whether it be your job, it's time to start brand new. Don't waste any more time and energy breathing into something that is already expired. Okay? So you get to start over. And it's not I have to start over, because then it makes it feel like a chore. But saying I get to start over means that you are using verbiage that creates, and it's like, I get to do this. I get to have fun. I get to make it the way that I want. That way it infuses a lot of enjoyment in what you're doing versus I have to start over. We even say those two things differently. I get to start over. I have to start over. So start over. You get to.
That's like when I learned this a long time ago from a dear spiritual friend. She said, every time I pay bills, I sing that I'm paying my bills. Because when you are happy that you're paying your bills, you are welcoming that flow of money. You know, it's that simple. Hey, Danny, what's up? All right, so from me, Shannon. All right, this is, I got to look and see what it is. This is the 8 of presents. So this is like 8 of coins. So I love that these little guys are like literally like they're boosting it up. They're trying to help. You know, they're collecting presents. You know, so again, this is like unwrapping something that is not there yet. We're right back to like bringing something new into life. But here's the thing I love about this. These are all presents and gifts. So I feel like this is the image I have right now. The kid, you know the old saying, you know, the kid with the dunce cap on, he's in the corner like this. I see you in the corner going, where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go from here? Right behind you is a room full of presents, a room full of windows, doors, and you're in the corner going, you know, where do I go? Where do I go? And it's almost like you have blinders on. And, you know, V said something that for me, one of the things, and the reason I said tower card is because a lot of times I use the imagery of tower card is like tilling up the garden. You've harvested the fruit. Now it's fruitless, dead plants, vines. There ain't no more fruit coming up. If you just keep trying to, you know, harvest fruit from that dead thing, nothing's going to happen. Till it up, get rid of it, turn around, get out of the corner, get your butt going. And she spoke also about creating and manifesting, and I just keep looking at the word new beginning, and I think that's what this is about, you creating and manifesting your own new beginning. And it literally is just turning around and walking out of the corner.
Yep.
So Shannon, there you go. Anybody else who chose number 5? So Christy, hit enter on your question. Jennifer said, my spirit told me to pick number 8. Yes.
Oh, thank you, Jennifer. Hey, Danny.
Oh, Linda said it resonates more deeply than the question asked. Oh, good.
Beautiful, Linda.
So that was Shannon. So now we're on Christy, number 6. This is also for you, V.
Yep.
I love Robin's like, true shit. All right, Christy, let me pull your question up. So Christy says, is my part in the special project going to be okay?
All right. Hey, Danny. Let's see, Christy. Is your part in the special project going to be
Danny, how's your little girl doing? I can't remember her name. She's got like 12 names. It's a dog.
All right. I would say yes. We have the Chariot card. I feel as though I feel like you're attacking this with some sense of gusto. You know, we have this guy, he's driving, he's got his 2 pups, his 2 pooches with him, you know, and he's got his metal to his foot on the pedal. You know, he's really excited about where he's going. This grin on his face is super like, yes. So your part in this special project, I feel as though, yes, you got your foot on the pedal and you're going with it. Don't waffle or waver in, you know, what you're putting into it. These 2 dogs here are saying that you have this sense of grounding, this sense of loyalty of what is it you're doing. You have your knowledge, your know-how to reach the victory line. So don't waffle. Forge ahead, keep going, and have this, because the Chariot is related to Cancer, which is very protective, you know. And for me, it's always about that solar plexus chakra, and the solar plexus is about that willpower, that victory, that drive and determination. So keep going. Yes, you are on the right path.
Yes, I love it. All right, and from me, the card. I'm gonna look at the card before I pull it up. The card is 3 of presents. So this is 3 of coins. And once again, this card is typically one guy working his butt off while 2 people are kind of on looking. Sometimes they can be criticizing, but sometimes they can be, you know, giving them, you know, pat on the back. But when we look at this card, it's just this, I can't even tell what it is. It's like this guy carrying, it's like he's got a wheelbarrow full of presents and he's handing them out. So I feel like you're the person with the wheelbarrow full of presents. I feel like, you know, you've got the special stuff. You know, you've got the gifts to give. And it's so funny because V, your deck is speaking to me louder than this deck tonight, because I was just like, the guy is the one in control in the car. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And here's
Yes.
another guy in control of the barrel, and he's handing out the gifts. So it's like, yes, I really feel like, your part in this is very important, and I feel like it's going to be okay. Yeah, I think you're going to be just fine. So that was for UV and for UV rays, and for anybody who chose number 6. Yay, Danny, it is a cool deck. The Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot. I did an unboxing if you want to see all the cards. So, Christy, that was for you. Let us know how that resonated. Anybody else who chose number 6? And then Troy, what is your question? And it can't be what's going to happen on November 3rd. we need to do a whole episode of that and just pull all kinds of cards.
Oh my gosh.
It would be one of those where I would be cussing a lot, probably. You're welcome, Christy.
You're welcome, Christy.
Ooh. So Troy is number 7. All right, Troy, general advice for the rest of your life. General advice for the rest of this month. You're mentally lost. Sad face, hands in the air.
So Troy, as being my baby here, the first thing that comes to mind is you need some rest. Time that you feel mentally lost, it's time for you to power down and get some sleep. Okay. But outside of that.
And let's look at your question, Troy. General advice for the rest of the month. You answered your own question with the question.
There you go. It's the 9 of Cups. So this is saying that, this is the card of abundance. This is the card of the wish come true, and it's funny because his whole trophy case is full of trophies and he has this other one. So it's like you just keep winning or things are turning out for you. So it's like you can chill. You don't want to overextend yourself and completely blow yourself out of the water, overexert yourself. Normally there's a guy in front of the 9 Cups. Don't over intoxicate yourself thinking that you need to continue to do more. If you're mentally tired, take a break. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. You have enough here that shows that you've been, hell out of some shit, doing some work, So allow yourself to rest.
Oh, I love it. Are there spoons and stuff on the wall too?
Those are his medals.
Metal. Oh, okay. Oh, I love it. Gosh, that deck is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Hey, okay, how do you pronounce it again? Adjoa? Adjoa. Hello. All right, and then for me, Troy. Oh, burning the candle at too many ends. The 10 of candles again. So yeah, rest. Your flame's burning out. All right. So I really think this is a plain and simple thing that you need to rest. It won't be long. I keep seeing and it's so funny. V and I both tap into Spirit when we work with you, Troy. Because Spirit, I put the card down. Spirit is just like the 18th. So I feel like the 18th of October is an important day for you. So that's not too far off. And rest doesn't mean you just hibernate and stay still, but it means be conscious of what you're doing. Be conscious of where your energy is being spent. Take care of the things that you have to. The things that you don't need to do right now, wait till after the 18th. Because I really feel like that's when things are going to kind of shift for you.
Yeah.
And make a big change.
I just wanted to add a little bit more. Sometimes the rest isn't necessarily sleeping or doing nothing. It really is infusing the things that you've put aside due to work. So read a novel that has nothing to do with anything that you're working on. Just be frivolous in a lot of ways with your time because that is what's needed to be poured into you. So I just put that out there.
Perfect. Yay, we're glad you're here. All right, Troy.
I just woke up from rest, a nap. So there's another Troy nap.
You're welcome, Troy said, I love my tarot parents.
You're welcome, baby.
All right, so thank you, Troy, and anybody else who chose number 7. So we're going to Victoria. So I forget who Victoria's mama was. Do you remember who it was? Robin. So Robin, let us know. Hit enter on Victoria's question, and this is number 8. Also for who was the number 8 person?
Jennifer, I think.
Jennifer, yeah. Woo! Who just had their disco nap? Do you know what a disco nap is?
Mm-mm.
Oh my
God!
It's very much a gay thing. Troy, Danny,
Okay.
y'all know what a disco nap is, don't you? It's what gay men do, like at Friday afternoon at 6 o'clock. We crash for like 3 hours because we
Yes.
head to the club later.
Yep. They do that. I've heard of that. I didn't know it was called a disco nap. That I was just about to say is when you come home from work and you go to sleep so that you can get up and then go out and party.
Yeah, 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 and that's just what all the gays have always called it, the disco nap. So, all right, so Robin, this is for Victoria. Danny's like, is the Pope Catholic? So Robin says, this is for Victoria. Victoria says, why am I feeling the way I feel about life? Struggling. All right, there we go.
All right.
We do love our disco naps. Oh, she did. She did take a 3-hour disco nap.
All right.
Yes, Danny.
All right. Why are you feeling?
Why am I feeling the way I feel about life? Struggling.
So here we have this 8 of Cups. So this 8 of Cups is why you feel like you're struggling. There's a part of you that needs to walk away from some things. First off, there's obligations to be in one place. And you feel tied to staying there, but this man is like, we're gonna look at this picture and say that they're a family, and the father has this child, but the mom here is walking out the door. She has plans, like she has things that she needs to do for herself as well. Sometimes when we're in that struggling spaces, we're trying to stay in something that is not fueling us. It's not helping us to grow. The 8 of Cups is also a transformation card. It's going from one thing to the next. It's looking at what is not working. How are we continuing to stay in this energy, trying to make it work when we really do need to just take an exit and find what we're really looking for, or what it will fill us up, basically. So in this, why are you feeling the way that you're feeling? It feels as though you're stuck. You're trying to make something work that isn't working. It's time for you to let it go and allow yourself to travel into something new. Okay.
And oftentimes our struggle, our pain in life is because what is happening is not, our expectation is different than what is actually going on right now. So sometimes you have to just be in that moment, reset, recalibrate, and then create and manifest what it is that you want. All right, so for my card, all right, so what is the card? So I don't mess it up. The Chariot. I love it. So you can see this is the Santa Claus, and Claus is Claws. Claus. So the Chariot is about, again, it's a Cancer symbol. It's this moon energy. It's self-protection. So be conscious of how much you've built up your self-protection. You might need to break down some barriers. You might need to open your heart a little bit. Victoria, if you want, on my website under free meditations, you can find open heart meditation. And it's really good for you opening up your heart, being in the moment, being mindful. But yeah, so I really feel like this would be a good time for you to sit with your emotions. One of my good friends always used to tell me, and I use it all the time, when these emotions pop up and you're like, what is that? Where is this coming from? First one, invite those emotions in for tea, and talk to them, find out why they're there, sit with them. Once the moment we start to push them away, deny them, try to suppress them, that's when they're going to bubble up even stronger and bigger and probably in a really inappropriate time and place. Mm-hmm. So be conscious of how much you've built up the wall to protect yourself from any pain that you might have felt. And the Chariot for me also is about movement. So I would also say get your body physically moving. That doesn't mean exercise, but movement, which often can be exercise in a way, because that will help get the whole chakra, the energy, the meridians, everything moving where things might be blocked up. So hopefully that helped, Victoria, and anybody else who chose number 8. So let us know. And that is all the cards for tonight. I know, we did it.
For those that were interested in this deck, the Cosmic Cycles Tarot, this is the limited edition. This is what the box looks like. A modernized deck. And I love it because it follows 16 characters. So there's 16 characters throughout this entire deck in their modern society. It's written the talents of Martina Razzo and Miriam E.G. This is what this deck is. So pretty. It's a pretty cool deck. And like I said, these are scenes that are happening in our lives every day. They help you to really hone in on what the card is trying to tell you. So, yeah.
Cool. So, all right. And then, of course, mine was The Nightmare Before Christmas tarot deck. I think it's kind of on back order or something right now, so who knows. But all of y'all, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. So, V, you want to tell them where they can find you, et cetera, et cetera?
Yes, you guys can find me right down here at redlightreadings.com. And also on Instagram. That is where I hang out the most socially. So I have a lot of links in my bio on Instagram. My Instagram is at redlightreadings. And it talks about all the things that I am up to currently, which are quite a few. So if you guys are interested in me, hanging out with me, come on over to Instagram. I'm there Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at noon for Turnt Tea, and I talk about all the things that I'm interested in, but you can also just check out my bio and find me down below. So
yeah, and for me, MitchellOsborn.com right here. I also put my 2 virtual tip jars, a PayPal and a Venmo tip jar. If you want to support me, V's got hers. She's probably going to post that right now.
Nice.
And one of the ways you can also support us is share this video and let people know. Invite them. We'll be back probably 2 weeks from tonight. That would be the 19th. I'm good if you're good. So
yep.
I will post that. And then you can find me, MitchellOsborn.com, in virtual sessions, animal communication, talking to your animals, mindfulness, and which could be EFT, hypnotherapy, and then also tarot reading or psychic medium sessions. But also, if you just want to grab a spread, at my spread store, tarot spread store, I've got over 50 spreads. You choose one, you pay for it. I get the email, and then I record a video of that spread for you and send it back to you to watch over as much as you like. And you actually have homework. I tell you to watch it over 3 to 5 times, and I explain what you do each time you watch it, and you journal, et cetera, et cetera. So thanks for hanging with us. And did you see Angelique was here?
I did. Hi, Angelique.
Okay.
Crystal is here. Hey, Norm. Thank you. You're welcome, Jennifer.
Thank you, Sue.
Thank you, Sue.
All right, everybody. Well, I say, may the beautiful, powerful, wonderful, awesome sexiness in me see and recognize the beautiful, powerful, wonderful, awesome sexiness in you. Namaste.
And I say, Nama.
She froze. Nama. Let's see if she comes back. Nama. I hope she froze. Did you see it? I say Nama.
I say Nama slightly. Look, universe, you're not gonna cut my shine, okay?
Woo. Y'all, here's the thing. We are in the shadow of Mercury retrograde. You know, it is the 5th, so we are 9 days out. So we're starting to feel the effects of the shadow, especially you.
Clearly.
Especially you. All right. Good night, y'all.
Bye.